Hey guys, we're going to do a quick look today with the Grinch Revolution palette. It's pretty cute. My little sister's coming through and wants to see the process, so I'm going to hook it up for a minute. Alright, all taped up. I usually use a brush for the P. Louise base, but today I'm going to try a little sponge. See how it goes. I think it definitely blends better with the sponge, but I like the brush because the wrinkles in my eyelids can get covered a little easier. I feel like I use a little more with the sponge. We'll see though. We're gonna try this out and work it out. Do you think it really puts the primer really in there? Probably a little bit better, but I also feel like it sticks to little parts. See that little part right there? That doesn't happen when I use a brush. Yep, see, on my dry skin it's sticking too. Don't usually have that problem with the brush because the brush just goes back and forth instead of being pushed in like what the sponge does. But hey, we trying something new. We gonna get it to work. We gonna figure this out. I do like the taping method because of how shaky my hands can get with you know, old age, turning 40. But also my medication and stuff makes me a little woozy, so it's just easier to do the tape. All right, we're gonna let that sit for just a second and I'll be right back. I just think this is so cute. Resting Grinch face. Definitely have to save that. All right, I think I'm gonna go in first with the light lavender and the bright green in my crease. You guys will get to know that I am definitely a purple girl. All right, this is a very, very light purple. I thought it was gonna have way more color. Still pretty though. I like doing the inner corner of my eye with my nose because I just feel like it really lets your makeup color shine when you've got a little hooded eye action. I mean, mine's not as bad as some others, but I want to enjoy the colors. I don't want them to not be shown. Plus, a little sparkle in that area really brightens your eye, so. It's very light, but it's super pretty. Gonna switch brushes here. I know I have another one I like. I just washed my brushes, so they're all put in here, and I'm not sure if I put them all back in the exact place they go. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot brighter than that purple, but it's sure cute together. I really like that green. That is super cute. That is very bright, and that is very cute. I really enjoy that. Most greens like this, you know, they either show up muddy or very neon, and this is more of a spring green, which I really like. It's a fun color. I also like that they took, you know, the Grinch, but they made more fun colors. Yeah, there's a burgundy and some greens, but I mean purple. It's a great color. I think it's festive. But as I said, you will quickly find out. I am definitely a purple girl. All right, I think we're gonna go in there and switch places. I'm gonna use the sparkly green right in here with the purple, and then I'm gonna use a sparkly purple underneath the green. And I am not going to use a brush. I know a lot of people use their fingers, but I like my nails, so I just go straight back to the old school sponge applicators. You know, I don't throw them away after use. I wash them again and reuse them. We don't want any waste over here. Okay, it's definitely got kind of a creamier texture, kind of like if you put Vaseline in a sparkle and it's kind of falling everywhere, which sucks. But we're gonna see if we can get it to go here. Work with it a little bit. I'm really liking it. It's super pretty. I don't really usually like these ones that have like the Vaseline part in it because it just makes your eyes feel sticky. And I'm a texture person. If something is uncomfortable or sticky, I can't do it. It bothers me. Gotta wash it off and start again. I can get this one to work though. It's not too bad. Just makes me kind of feel with that consistency like it's a little kid's makeup set and not something, you know, a makeup artist would use, but festive and fun it is, so we are using it. All right, we got that green down. It's super cute. I do like it. It's got a little bit of glitter, but it's more just like chunky colors. So we're gonna go in with the dark purple now and use that under the green. Sorry for the faces I make, they're pretty hilarious. You know, you gotta get into all those spots. And I like that, that's cute. A little pop of purple again. This really isn't a sparkle, it's that chunky, not really sure what to call it, flakes. The purple doesn't seem to have as much fallout as the green does. I'm going to get them to blend a little bit right there. Now that's cute. I really like this. They have a goldish iridescent color that I might have to try another time. It's really cute. But that's super cute. I like it. All right, guys. I have to turn you off for a second because it's very hard for me to do eyeliner straight. So, I'll be back. All right, just so you guys know what I'm doing, I'm taking my powder foundation. And really all I do and use this for is just to clean up and kind of blend out so you don't see that eyeshadow primer. And so your colors have something nice to kind of blend into. See how much nicer and cleaner that looks? All right, I'll be back. All right, so I have had people ask me what I do right here to clean it up, and literally it's just a cotton pad. It's a makeup remover, super easy. Thought it would be fun to go in with some purple eyeliner. So I'm just going to use the House Labs Deep Amethyst Shimmer and just put some on a pan. Thought it would be a little more festive than just plain black. I'm going to let you guys in on another secret. I'm no good at eyeliner. I can tightline and all that, but again, it's right back to this stuff to clean up those lines. I have noticed when it comes to these, they work a little better as eyeliner, is if you kind of smear them out on your palette like that and let it dry for a few minutes, then they go on a little smoother. I do have to say, because of the chunkiness of this eyeshadow, it kind of brought up some of the chunks, so it's not as straight as I'd like it to be, but we're gonna go with it. My sister wanted to see something, and little sis gets what she wants. I'm also going to show you a super quick way to clean these for personal use only, not if you're working for a client. Again, just some of the water, get it on there, wipes off clean. Now I am a makeup artist, so in order to be able to use this on a client, I personally would hand wash it with antibacterial soap and then spray it down with 70 proof alcohol so it kills everything and it's safe to use on the next person. But it's that easy going. All right, quick trick, MAC Fix It Plus. I spray it on everything before and after, but if you spray it on powder, it makes it blend and kind of disappear, but in a nice way. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray my eyelashes, or eyeshadow down rather. Do a couple light layers. It's not a makeup setting powder. It's not going to keep the eyeshadow on there any longer. It's just going to look a little more tidy, well put together, not so powdery. I'm just loving this purple and this green. Oh, so I did order the Kosas foundation, concealer, Cloud Set and Airy, and Cloud Set and Candy, the pink. I'm really into trying out the pink setting sprays lately. I don't know, or not setting sprays, setting powder lately. Unfortunately, check your bottles when you come in. I ordered this straight from the website, not Ulta or Sephora or anything. And it came in, I know it's a pull-off top, but let me just show you how it got all over the bottle. For some reason, it's not in the box, but it's completely leaked. So I contacted them and haven't heard back yet, but we're going to give it a test run tonight since, you know, I don't want to waste it. I don't want to just throw it in the trash. So might as well use it up while the stuff's still liquidy and able to. I think I also have blush from them too. I'm going to try out. I'm not sure what else. I have a lot. So I'll get back to you after I dig it all out. Also, the Grinch also came with a lip liner and a lipstick, which is super cute. And I want to try out one day. I'm not going to do it on this look because it really doesn't go with the purple and green. But I do. Snarky is what they called it. It's a little bit of a highlighter, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. But look how cute this is with the Grinch and the Grinch stamped. And it also has a mirror, I just noticed. How sweet is that? It's so cute and creative. All right, I'll be back in a minute. We're going to use my trusty Prep and Prime MAC Skin Base. I've had this forever, probably years. I should probably throw it out. But I understand that expiration dates are on there for a reason, but also because they have to legally be on there. So something could be better and kept longer than others. Eyeshadows are more than 12 months. Everybody uses them until they go bad or crusty or whatever. With primers and foundations, I feel like if they still do their job and they don't smell weird and the color's staying true, why waste it and throw it away? You know, but I have to say, make sure you don't put any expired makeup on your face. Please make sure it smells okay and it looks okay and performs okay. As a makeup artist, I would never put anything expired on a client's face. I only do it for personal makeup. Just because, you know, it's personal makeup. I have my kit and I have brand new stuff in there or stuff that's still good and valid. I have to show you guys my assistant here. She's just too cute. Lola! Hi, sweet girl. She loves being in here while I'm in my makeup room. She's such a good girl. Okay, so I have to say I'm in love with the NYX Brush 22. It's actually for one of their foundations, which I bought and haven't tried yet. But I like how this brush actually, it washes up really well, which is important. Because wash your brushes every couple weeks. I know I just did a post about that today. But I really like the indent in this one. Because it's like the right, I don't think you can see it, but there's a little indent right there you go, in the middle of it, and it holds the perfect amount of face primer. I promise I'll do another video with the foundation, but I like the brush for a primer brush. I do have to say one of my favorite brush lines is the Danessa Myricks Yummy brush collections. I want the whole set. Fortunately, I've only been able to afford a couple of foundations and the concealers, but these brushes are so yummy, and they're soft, and they're easy to rinse out and wash foundation out of. And so I'm going to see if it works well with this brand too. Also, I just love Danessa Myricks. Her Yummy foundation, concealer, and powder serum are to die for. That and my MAC concealers and foundations are my favorite. I do have to say I really like their pump. You can get just a little bit out. A lot of pump foundations now just give you a whole bunch, and then you're stuck wasting half of it. I know a lot of people use this technique, and it works really well on me. I go in with a brush first, and then I go in with a beauty blender and just really set it into place. This is the first time I've tried this foundation yet again. I can definitely see where I'm going to have to go in and use the beauty blender I can't remember if this one said it's full coverage or not. I do usually have to end up using concealer on the tip of my nose because it just never sits right. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go blind. Do you sit tight? Okay, so the box says medium coverage. I can see a lot of my imperfect. Like I got this dark spot starting over here, and of course I'm gonna have to hit my nose with the concealer. But so far it is a really pretty foundation. It's not laying down too bad. I don't know yet. We will see how it sits with everything else. It's not really too cakey. I do see a couple spots that might be a little dry, but that's probably my skin. And maybe it's just not the right primer for it, but we'll see. I never give anything just one try, especially with foundations, because it could be the primer. It could be your skin's not moisturized. It could be it didn't like the spray, you know, setting spray. So I like to give things a couple tries. We're going to go into concealer now. Some foundations I go in and I just wipe completely under my eyes and use a lot. But if it's a new foundation, I like to try and build it up by just using the extra, because if you put too much of something on, sometimes it gets cakey and it just doesn't sit right. I do like how close to my actual skin tones these are, because you never know when you buy online if it's actually going to be your match. And yeah, the concealer is really bright, but I tend to really like bright concealer. And you usually can't get much brighter than me because I'm so fair and light complexioned. So, got something in my eye. But I mean, the online match for the foundation and everything has been pretty good so far. All right, I am liking this concealer, and again, yummy Danessa Myricks blush, or brush rather. I had to do pretty much 2 light coats, which is pretty decent because I have such dark under eyes that sometimes it takes a lot. But so far, it's not looking too cakey, and I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, look at the difference. This to that. That's a big difference, and it's nice that I don't have to pile a whole bunch on to get a decent result. Again, I'm liking this under my under eyes. I am having a problem with the nose, even with concealer, but who knows? I'll try it again later and use different primer, see if I can get it to work, see what trick is going to work with this. So I'm going to go in with the Candy Brightener first and set my concealer. I do like to let my concealer sit for a minute and dry, but then I also go back in and move it around under my eyes a little bit, because I know they're going to crease regardless of whatever you do. Your eyes are just going to crease. They move, and there's nothing you can really do about it. No setting powder is going to keep it from creasing. I don't care what influence says, oh, this one keeps it from creasing. Nope, they all crease if you have lines underneath your eyes. It's just gonna happen. My only complaint about this brand is it's really hard to get some of these open. Look, I took a nick out of it with my nails the other day. Oop, there goes my lights again. Give me a second. All right, we're back. Sorry, this room is in progress. As you can see behind me, we're moving it from my closet room to my makeup room. And my fiance is amazing for doing all that work. So I'm going to just go ahead and take my little powder puff into the pink, and let's see what it can do. Well, I have to say the fact that this is in this instead of a loose powder, you can only pick up what you need instead of covering your whole puff and then being baked. I'm not a big person who likes baking. I think it's a waste of product, and I just don't think it looks good under my eyes. It might look great under your eyes, but I've got too many creases and lines underneath for me to do it. Now I'm going to go in, what I've learned is if I do my nose with the pink, it sometimes helps the little problem. Or, you know, it looks like I got a little red nose because it's cold out. I also like doing it right here. And a little on my chin. Now I have to say I really like this pink powder. It's definitely a good one for me. And then I'm going to go in with Airy for the rest. The problem that I have with some of these is they say translucent or light, but they still turn yellow or orange on me because I'm so fair. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, these are hard to get into sometimes. Could just be my nails. Now, I know a lot of people use the tip all over their face, but I think it takes too long. So I turn it around and use the base to cover the rest of my face, just because it takes a little less time. Now, so far, this looks like it might be a good color. We'll see in a few if it actually changes or not. I think the foundation looks a lot better with this powder on top. It is a medium coverage foundation, I did look. I usually like full, but I'm having a lot of problems with full right now because it just sits and it just looks weird on my skin, like it's separating, and I haven't figured out how to keep that from happening yet. And I know everybody online, oh, moisturize and exfoliate. There are some foundations that just don't work for everyone, and that's okay. One thing that might work great for me, not necessarily going to work for you. And I think a lot of people, yeah, exfoliating, moisturizing, and all that stuff, that doesn't necessarily make everything a great product. Not everything is for everybody, and that's just what it is. And I think the beauty community needs to realize that. Just like clothes, not everything fits everybody. Hair products, not, you know, what works for my straight hair isn't going to work for the next person's curly hair. So, all right, I'm going to hit it again with my Max Fix It to let the powder set. And again, this is not a setting powder. What it really does is it takes your powder and melts it into your face, so you don't look like you're having a full face of straight powder. Kind of helps it not be cakey. Now, sometimes this matte Fix It doesn't work with all foundations when we're about to try out, but it's my definite go-to, so we're hopeful on this one. I'm going to sit and give it a few minutes to dry, and I'll be back. All right, my MAC Fix It Spray really worked for this one. It doesn't look as cakey, and the powder doesn't look like powder. It melted into my skin, and I am loving it. I'll be right back. I got to find the rest of my face. All right, I knew I had a Kosas blush. This one is Euphoria. I've never tried it before, so we're going to try it out together. It's got a little bit of a highlighter glitter to it, and it's pretty. I'm really liking the color here. I like a dramatic blush. I also don't pull when I do my blush. I dot because sometimes when you pull, your foundation and everything moves. So we're just gonna blend this out some. It is a really dark color for me, but I do like it. I'm gonna hit it with my foundation brush and really blend it in a little more. You gotta love a dramatic blush. Just all that color is gorgeous. All right. Now what did I do with that highlighter? There it is. I don't know. I may have a highlighter from Kosas, but I'm going to try it a different day because I really want to try this one. It's pretty and it's cute. And I just love it. think it's super cute. Get some on the brush. Oh, it's okay. It's got a subtle shine to it. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. I'll get some still photos when we're done and you can really see how it is. It's cute though, and I think it'll do a lot better once I spray it with the Fix It spray. I like doing some a little above my eyebrows, a little over my nose, cupid bow, chin, and just blot it in there. All right, it's got a pretty nice shine. See, there it is. You can see it now. I think it's super cute. For a themed makeup set, this actually turned out really nice, and I like it. We are gonna go back to, where did I put it? The makeup palette, and we're gonna do some of the green and the purple underneath, just to give it a little more color. Let's see, I did the purple up front and the green, so let's do the purple in the front. Then we'll line it out with the green, and this purple has some shimmer to it. So it really does make the eyes pop right there. A little brighter. See? There's the shine. I'm loving these colors. Usually when you buy into the holiday sets and somebody's doing something like the Grinch or Rudolph, they can be iffy. Some of them can be really good. Color Pops ones are pretty good when they're actually getting creative with the colors and not just renaming colors. They're frosty this year. They were cute. I bought the palette, but I don't think I bought anything else from it. Just because I didn't really need it. You could even take this green all the way over my winged eyeshadow and really lay it together. There we go. Oh, I like that. Instead of making the eyeshadow a complete sharp line, just adding it together like that really is pretty. And we're just going to give it a little more of a winged eyeshadow look. Oh, that's cute. I am loving it. All right, guys, I'm going to hit it again with the Fix spray. Just get all those colors and the blush and everything really set. It's going to take a minute to dry down, so I'll be back. All right, got the eyebrows done. Still learning how to do eyebrows. I've never really been an eyebrow girl until recently, so I'm learning. Learn with me. But I'm going to take a break with this look. I honestly didn't feel like it needed any contour. I think it was kind of fun without it, just because the colors are so bright. But as soon as I'm done kicking it with her, I'll finish the eyeliner, put on falsies, and do some lips, and finish this look for you. All right, so I've had this on for a couple hours now while hanging out with my little sister, and I don't know why it's setting like that. I've never had a foundation do that. Let's get up close here. It's like it's settled in these weird lines that I don't usually have. The rest of the foundation, I don't think it's actually a medium coverage. I think it's probably more of a light. But I like the foundation. I got to work with it a little bit. But yeah, these lines are really weird. Change the lighting in here so you could see it better. Yeah, but I've never had a foundation do that. So I don't know if it's the powder or it's the concealer or if it's the spray, but we're going to figure it out. I'm gonna go put some eyelashes on, finish my eyeliner. Then we're gonna come back. I got a lip gloss from the same brand and some lip liner. So see you in a minute. All right, we got some lashes on. And do my little trick of doing tubing mascara after putting the lashes on. I just feel like it keeps the lashes on a little longer because your real lashes are sealed up with the fakes. And I just feel that it kind of opens your eyes up a little more when you do it after versus before. They all just mesh a little better. Stick a little longer. I don't go in with a very thick coat because your lashes are going to fall sooner or later, and they're not necessarily going to stick to the fake ones, but I go in afterwards and just pinch them together at the end so that your real lashes don't stick onto your bottom lashes. There we go. I also like to push them up some, because then you don't get that dragging lash look. Your lashes are just too heavy and they make your lashes droop. Keeps them up a little longer. Let them dry for a minute before you do the bottom lashes so they don't stick together. And just do a little bit on the bottom lashes. I don't make them extreme. Keep them simple. I'm going to grab some eyeliner real quick. All right, I'm going to go in with the Cream Gel Liner Color Pop. The color is Pixie. It's a multi-chrome that has a little green to the pink, so I thought it would be fun. I'm just going to do my waterline. Don't make fun of my mascara and eyeliner faces. I've protected them and perfected them. All right, just a little bit more color, more purple and green. All right, next we're gonna go lip liner, and I got Kosai's Supreme. And I'm just gonna line my lips. Since it's such a bright color, I'm not going to really overline my lips much, just a tad. Shade it in a little bit. All right. Then we're going to go in with our lip oil. What color is this? Revealed. All right, there we go. There's the look. Don't forget to check out my other videos. There's going to be more on the way. Thanks for hanging out and having fun with me. Bye.